Welcome to the latest edition of Rozy Coloured Glasses. It is Rosie here at the Rozy Glow headquarters. Unfortunately, the sun is not being very cooperative, so we are going to take the glasses off. Hope you can see me all right. I'm wearing green today, symbolic of the heart centre and also affluence, because today's mantra is, I am bathing in affluence. Yes, I am bathing in affluence. If you remember last week, we pulled the lovely Lakshmi, that's it, and she's opening up to the flow of prosperity. We've come into the new Chinese New Year of the monkey, lots and lots of changes taking place this year. The mudra today for manifesting miracles in abundance is going to be Kumara mudra. So with this one, Kubera even, you bring in the little finger and the ring finger and then you connect the other three. So both sides. And this one is one where you visualize what it is you want as though it's already happened, which is what we want to be getting into the process of doing every week. That's the point of these vlogs, is that we're gathering together and we're getting into the feeling state of having what we want, experiencing what we want, rather than being in the state of not having, of waiting, of somehow lacking. So this is very much about clearing up lack mentality, and you can be very wealthy and still have a lack consciousness about you. So with this one, I am bathing in affluence. That's like in every area of your life, bathing in richness. So last week we expanded into the fullness of our being accidentally. So what we're saying there is we are allowing all bits of us to cooperate with expanding. You haven't got parts of you that are resisting that and other parts that are not. But once you expand and you open up the vessel, you need to fill it with something, and it's going to fill with what you are used to having in your life. So this really relates to your pulling power again. And I'm saying this because we have to bring in this idea that I am bathing in affluence, and we have to bring in the feeling of that being really wonderful. Because if you've created the space for more and you haven't cleared out your conditioning and your law of attraction around good things happening in your life, not so great things happening in your life, you're going to just expand into bringing in more of what you're used to. So we're stopping that right now. And I've pulled 3 cards. The first one was actually a Sirius, because this all belongs to the male aspect. Of being grounded, being centered, logical, and being able to just be firm and say, okay, no more of these negative thoughts around this. I am doing something directive, which again, we brought in Babaji was the second card that came for this, and also Moses. Now, Babaji, we talked about a couple of weeks ago that we have to tune in, we have to ground in order to pull in more light. We've done that. Then we've expanded into the fullness of our being, so we've pulled more light in. And then we've got here, this Moses is basically all about clear direction. So you commanding what it is that you want in your life, what you need in your life, what you are prepared to accept and what you're not prepared to accept. Remember this, you have to say no to what you don't want in order to be able to say yes to what you do want. And this all needs to be feeling based. Your feelings won't lie to you. So a series is basically coming in, and with this I would encourage a more of a yang yoga practice. This is get your sun salutations going, pull in more abundance through your sun salutation, pull in more affluence through your sun salutations. Let's face it, we could all do with more money. You know, we could all do with more abundance. I've always been really motivated by the idea that the most powerful people in the world are people with a lot of money and good intentions. And I personally would quite like to be one of those people. So I am totally open to that. I am bathing in affluence. That's what it's about, because that's how we can dream our dreams awake. And when we come together with others and we ask for a miracle. So a miracle, and that's where Moses came up again, is a shift in your perception that allows something to be different. And I want to talk briefly here about your reality bubble, which has been explained to me by the lovely Susanna Kennedy. Your reality bubble is basically your sphere of experience. So what you put out in the world is then reflected back to you. And you can imagine that you have a big, big bubble around you, 55 feet in each direction. That would be your Merkaba field. And on the inside is a projector screen that projects back to you whatever it is that you're putting out. And remember what we've said before, 10% of what's going on is our conscious mind, 90% is projections from the subconscious. So remember, if you want to do something deep with that and you want to clear your lack consciousness, get in touch with me. Remember, my Fearless, Empowered and Free to Be Me course is all about that. It's clearing the way of where you block yourself without realizing that you're blocking yourself, because it's all subconscious stuff. In the meantime, we can use these wonderful tools. We can use Kubera mudra, we can use the affirmation, I am bathing in affluence, and we can use group intention to affect some change in our lives. But you really want to root it down, make sure that it's something that you do something with your subconscious programming. Okay, so this is your reality bubble. I am bathing in affluence. Look out for it all week. Where is there affluence in your life? Where there isn't, bless it, okay? And ask for affluence there. Command affluence there. I said the other day I want more zeros in my bank account, and my friend actually said to me, well, surely you want some numbers in front of the zeros. I was like, yeah, okay, forgot that. So add a few zeros to whatever front numbers you have and just keep visualizing that expansion. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, my lovelies, and do let me know how you're getting on with these affirmations and intentions in the group collective. I'm sending you loads of love. Have a beautiful week. Bye.